And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. The Kansas City Royals are trying to hold their one-run lead here in the ninth, but that's very much hanging in the balance with the tying run in scoring position. He's set. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Ball one.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
And there's ball two now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And the run is in to score from second. And he's in at third base safely, so the go-ahead run is right there with two gone. Here's Melky Cabrera, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Gordon is there, and that's the third out. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their ninth inning lead has evaporated. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Hosmer stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Saladino is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
Center fielder number 12.
Digging in once again, Jorge Soler. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Oh, he was geared up for that pitch. He got what he wanted. He just got out in front of it.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, they got a little something started now. One out, little one-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
The left fielder number 4.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he might have done it. Can they score that runner from first? Here comes the winning run for the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Jake Petrichka takes the ball, needing to get the final out of the ninth to send this one to extra innings. Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
In there for strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Abreu is there now to put this one away for the third out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Royals strand a pair. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Ready for another shot now. Jose Abreu. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Way outside. 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
Up next for Chicago, third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Up high, 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Todd Frazier goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. This ball game still tied 5-all. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Whit Merrifield is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
The 0-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Butera. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Grounded to third. Frazier is there. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations, partner. 11th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Ready once again, Cody Ashe. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Designated hitter, Cody Ashe.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. A changeup right in your wheelhouse.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. Cody Ashe with a solo home run. 4th home run here in the early going, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Saladino.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful. That curveball just froze him. That's one of those big curveballs you're expecting to go start at you like this one did and break all the way down the bottom of the plate. But this one didn't get that big break away, and it froze him.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball hit in the air. Moustakas is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Goodness gracious, man. 100 miles an hour. No wonder he swung and missed. You're not catching up to that pitch. No way.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Lays off 2-2 now. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So only one hit in the... David Robertson takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th.
Robertson.
Paulo Orlando swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. May is there, 2 gone.
Center fielder number 12.
In is Jorge Soler. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Jake Petrichka claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Roberts. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eric Hosmer may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Ready with the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a 1 for 9. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. And that misses for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Jake Petrichka gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. David Robertson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Eric Hosmer may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here comes Yankee manager Joe Girardi on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. Nobody out, runner on first. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
From the belt, the pitch sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it, and he's retired 1 away.
The
third baseman Mike Moustakas now. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And it's a base hit, and we are tied here in the 9th.
Well, Matt, he drives in the tying run at the bottom of the 9th. Nothing like that. You can try to match it in practice. You can't do it in the game because of this. Listen to this crowd. They're going crazy.
In is Jorge Soler. And here's a ball hit in the air. Castro onto the grass. 2 down. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this, tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Now here's a line drive. That gets down. It could be extra bases. Moustakas rounds third and is striding for home. And the Royals are going to win this one in walk-off style.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Kansas City Royals. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Jason Vargas still on the mound to start this ninth inning. He's got a shutout working to this point, so we'll see if he can finish this thing off. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going. One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hard hit to first. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's what you want right there. Late in the game, leadoff single. Now, they still got some work to do. You got the tying run on the on-deck circle, but they've got a shot now.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Jacoby Ellsbury is at the plate as he watches ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. His career numbers in this matchup, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Gordon. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another shot now. Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, that's a base hit right there. Now they got 2 runners on. This may be their best opportunity to get on the board. They've been shut out the whole game.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And a change is in the offing, and that's going to do it for Jason Vargas. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with the runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Castro is on his way home. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. They continue to just chip away at you. Now the tying run is on base.
Here's Chris Carter now. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Joaquin Soria takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Matt Holliday is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's sitting fastball. He wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard. You drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third, 2 men out.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take. Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Orlando is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Austin Romine is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Leading up the bottom of the 9th inning.
Way in front of a great slider that time.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly bat.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Moustakas is retired, and there's one away. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
He's going to want that back. I know he's got 2 strikes, but that was a hanging breaking ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Right over the middle, knee high. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Brett Gardner.
Ready once again, Brett Gardner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Cue shot here out towards short. And an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know he's got 5 pitches in his arsenal to put him away. It's almost impossible for the hitter to sit on anything.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alcides Escobar.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. This one's down to third. Headley's got it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, number 15.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little dribbler down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Well, they got a little something started now. 1 out, little 1-out rally. Got a chance to win the game. You got the winning runner on base now.
Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. Pitch is high. The throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And my goodness, the tag will be applied. It's a foolish. Royals bats are quiet there. No change in the score. It's 3-3. He's set and the pitch. Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's a ball skied in the air near the line, back behind first. Catch made there by Hosmer, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter.
Now at the plate, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it. Dylan Betances takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. 1 away.
Now batting.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready with the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here it comes. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The first baseman,
ready for another chance. Eric Hosmer. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike.
Oh, he tried to end it right there. 1 big swing here in this extra inning game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now that's popped up. Gregorius is there to make the catch, and that coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12.
Greg Bird.
Mike Minor gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
Number 66, Mike Minor.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Matt Holliday standing in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And Holliday swings and misses and falls behind quickly, 0-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2.
Now batting,
here's Didi Gregorius, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again. Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still tied 3-3. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. A quick out number 1.
The catcher, number 13.
Stepping in, Salvador Perez. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 4.
Digging in to try it again. Alex Gordon. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a liner towards second. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
2 outs in the bottom of the inning right here. Now it looks like they're in a position to maybe win this game. He represents the winning run. Let's see if they can get him home.
Now time is called, and with the potential winning run out there at second, they'll get a little more speed out there to perhaps score on a base hit. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends. Raul Mondesi will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field.
Here's big Aaron Judge. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Jorge Soler is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Now playing left field.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Jorge
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. Minor ready with a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now another 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
up next.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. Lifetime against this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. This one skied out toward right. Orlando has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Tyler Clippard enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the 1st out.
The center fielder number
now
6.
batting, Lorenzo Cain. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Well hit to right, but foul.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just got too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cain on his way to second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Now batting, right fielder.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. 2 out, nobody on. Slapped hard the opposite way. Judge is there to make the catch, and that means we've got ready for another chance. Jacoby Ellsbury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Starlin Castro.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And a bouncing ball foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Another one sent foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Nope,
Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging. He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Into the box, Austin Romine. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Running is Castro. And this is fouled back and out of play. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for a fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
It's a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. You get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Greg Bird goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. The 0-1. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Here's Didi Gregorius attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Aroldis Chapman is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Aroldis Chapman.
Victor Martinez will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing from Martinez as he sends this one on the ground to shortstop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of a great slider that time. Now the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, one man out. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Oh, he might have got away with one. Two-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Here's another 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer.
Boy, that fastball is coming high and hot. He was able to fight it off and got the base hit.
Number 8, Mike Moustakas.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now lays off 1-0. He comes into this appearance 1 for 6 on the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Runners on first with one down. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it in time to first, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Salvador Perez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is on the ground over to first. A dive. He's got it. What a play. And just like that, this one is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Tyler Clippard. And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Ian Kennedy is on the mound here in the 8th, trying to preserve his shutout, but he does find himself in a bit of a jam. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Matt, real interesting pitching line here, but I looked a little deeper into the numbers, and you realize he's thrown less than 40% first pitch strikes to guys. He's been really behind almost every hitter in the game, at least half of them.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line and past Moustakas down the line. It's a fair ball. The runner from second crosses the plate, and on the play the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
He was on cruise control the entire game, but he gets brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
Up next for Minnesota, catcher Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1-0 pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-1. Here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Here comes Soler. 1 away. And he might have thought about it at third, but with 1 away, decides not to risk it. Striding in once again, Danny Santana. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this one gets away. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Two and one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it an 8-3 ball game. Max Kepler is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Outside, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. And the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits. Downtown St. Paul there, not far from us here at Target Field as we're set to begin. Chris Young enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Chris Young.
Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Too high, 1-0. Breaking balls in there that time, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hosmer is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Number 7.
So here's Joe Mauer. Lifetime numbers against Chris Young. He's got 5 base hits in 23 at-bats. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Again, he sends it out of play. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
9-3, the final tally here in this one.
Tonight.
Ian Kennedy with his fourth win this season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Striding in once again, Michael Martinez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The 0-1. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Dribbled to the right side. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want...
Oh, look at the sliding stop. And the Indians walk off as winners. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top. If you're just tuning into us this evening on MLB Network, you couldn't have chosen a better time. The Kansas City Royals are batting here in the bottom of the inning, looking to send these fans home happy with a walk-off win. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Eric Hosmer is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Martinez at the track. Ball game. A solo home run here off the bat of Eric Hosmer. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while,
Our
I'm
final line
sure.
score tonight,
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chris Young claims the win out of the pen.
With the first-year player draft behind us, here's what happened on the diamond yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, Matt Boyd allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading to